Green River Wheated Bourbon. Had to get it. Heard a lot of good things about this. Let me tell you about it. Here we go. Hey, it's Matt Bourbon Banters 2020. Today's review. Gonna do 2 shirts in a row here. Why not? Green River Wheated Bourbon. All right, Kentucky Straight Wheated Bourbon. That's what it's saying. I saw this, people raving about this, and they're raving because it's such a reasonable price in the whole thing. That this is a great, they got wheated. I think they got a rye and they have a regular bourbon whiskey. It's a cool bottle. Kind of like in the shape of the Four Roses single barrel, but a little bit different. I think it's cool. Let me read the back to you. A legacy revived, founded by John W. McCulloch in 1885 as Kentucky's 10th oldest distillery, Green Rivers was celebrated for quality and became known as the whiskey without regrets, before being lost to history after Prohibition. Once again, Green River whiskey is crafted at its original home. This wheated bourbon showcases a classic Kentucky profile with a smooth, balanced taste. Don't know much about it. This thing just kind of came out of, I think, just last year, the Green River, and heard people talking about it. So I'm like, all right, screw it. Got it while I was drunk. Ordered a bunch of bottles on Sealbox, and I ended up ordering this thing. Spent a lot of money, Note to self, just to help you guys out. If you think you want to buy something while you've been drinking, wait until the next day to do it. Luckily, every time I've done it, I don't regret anything that I bought. But there might be a time where I do. So let me run down the spreadsheet here. Green River Wheated Bourbon. The company is Bardstown Bourbon Company, so I guess they own it. Distillery is Green River Distilling Company, so they do it themselves. Proof 90. Age, no age statement, so it's going to be at least 4 years. Mash bill, 70 corn, 21 wheat, 9%, 6 row malt barley. Row barley or malt barley. So that's what you got. MSRP $35, and I think I paid $35 for this thing. On the nose, here we go. I think it's for $35 MSRP. So if I'm talking about, Sam Club price, once it gets there, if it ever gets there, it'll probably be in the low 20s, if that, maybe even the high teens. Guessing just based on speculation, that's what they do. On the nose. It's light, fruity, fresh baked bread. Like when you walk into like a bakery and they have, a bakery, not just sweets, but bakery as in breads. That's what I smell. That's what I get on this. Oh, if I haven't said anything, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it, tell YouTube they put me on the main feed. I get more views, work with me, tell them, make them, give them shit. Yeah, they're going to censor who they're going to censor, and it's if I was talking about some bullshit, woke crap, I'm sure they'd fucking shoot me through the roof. But it's how it is. Either you're big time or you're not. To the palate, here we go. For $35, it's kind of it's got some flavors to it. It's very, very sweet. You get the caramel, you get vanilla in there. There's a little bit of vanilla. It's kind of like caramel vanilla, and then kind of drops off, and then you get a hair bit of leather on there and a little bit of oak on there. So here we go. That second one, I'm getting a little vanilla in the caramel. That's consistent. That's going to be there, and it's sweet. Getting more of a leather. It's kind of like a drier leather on that, and a little bit of oak. Going again. I'm going to keep going only because I'm actually searching. Obviously, I've had a couple sips, but I've had this bottle for a little bit, for a minute. Yeah, that was the last one. It was a fat one. Still getting the consistency on the palate there of the caramel and the vanilla, and the leather. Still it's kind of a drier leather, not an oiled down baseball glove leather, and a little bit of oak. It kind of settles in, almost like you get a little spice on there as it's sitting back there. Yeah, it's a wheated, but there's no rye, but it's kind of like you're getting a little bit of that rye tingle in the back, and it's kind of hanging there, but it's a sweet rye taste, but since there's no rye, it's more like a sweet tingling wheat on the finish, and you get a little bit of that oak, and it kind of settles in. Yeah, I'm going to give it like a medium finish. So I think this thing here you know, based on MSRPs, this thing is a great bottle. It's got range, it's got a little range. You know, you're feeling a little bit, but you know, just like with anything with price, the lower the price, the less that it's going to extend on the flavors. You know, I'm going to say the flavor volume on this thing is probably about a 6. It's great. It's good. I would definitely, once I finish this bottle, I'm going to go look for another one because it's worth having in the collection. It's a definite buy for 35 bucks. Hell, I'd probably pay 40 bucks for this thing. For 35 bucks, I think it's a great bottle, but I'm going to put it in the good category. When I finish it, I'm definitely going to go out and buy another one. You know, I got this right now. It's good. I got plenty of bottles in there. I got to drink. I got too many damn bottles. It's a definite pickup for 35 bucks. You know, I wouldn't go over 40. So I'm Matt. If you like this, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, pass it on, and hopefully I get on the May feed. All right, I'll talk to you later.